This is the first of two videos explaining how to search the Sheffield City Archives online catalogue. This first video looks at simple searching, and video number 2 looks at more advanced searching techniques. In order to get to the catalogue, simply Google Sheffield Archives catalogue. On the home page, you can see on the left hand side some different options which we'll look at in more detail in video number 2. On the right hand side is the simple search box, and here you can search for a term. So for instance, if we search for Shire Green School, we're presented with the first of 5 of 81 results. At the bottom of the screen you can choose to show more than the first 5. So if you click the small down arrow button, you have a number of options. In this example, we're going to select all so we can see all 81 records. And these are now displayed on the screen for you to see. The default is by title A to Z, but you can change this. For instance, you may wish to search by date, in which case click the date bar. It's not a perfect representation of date order, but it is broadly showing the items by date. Or you can sort the results by reference number or by level, showing collection first, followed by individual items. If we choose a record to look at in more detail, for instance Shire Green Nursery First and Middle School, X185, click anywhere in this row and the record will open up. It gives you the title of the collection, a history of the school, and some background information. Then you have a summary description of the records. For instance, it tells us we have admission registers, logbooks, punishment books, etc. Covering dates are 1908 to 1971, and there are 15 items within this collection with the reference X185. Here it's telling you that some of the items here are restricted, so anything less than 75 years old from a school is not available for research purposes. Though you can email us for further advice if you need to see any information within these more modern records. Here it's just telling us that we are looking at the description of a whole collection, and then underneath we have references to Shire Green School in other records and other collections. If you scroll back to the top and click on the reference, the catalogue will open up for you. So we're beginning to see a bit more detail. In fact, we can see the different series of records, admission registers, logbooks, punishment books, etc. If you click on any of the plus symbols, the catalogue opens up and you can look at the individual items. For instance, the first punishment book. Here it tells us this is class 5 and it covers 1909 to 1938. There's one volume. Its access status is open, so that tells us it is available for research. And at the top here we have the individual reference number. So if you email us quoting that reference number, you can make an appointment to come and see this item. And that is how to make a simple search.